interview. And welcome. You saw Patrik run, and now we're sitting here in the sun chairs. Very, very nice. I'm trying new, different ways with this YouTube channel, and today I'm doing my first ever interview. I'm very, very new to this whole tech thing, so hopefully the audio will work. I don't know, the camera is there, the lighting is hopefully good. I've been struggling a bit with the wind, but we found these very comfortable sun chairs. Maybe nice after a run to sit down.
It's perfect.
It's very perfect. So yeah, let's get this thing started. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can find the subscribe button just down here below. Anyway, a little introduction here. Beside me I have a guy who's 26 years old. He's got a personal best on the Ironman distance of 7 hours, 49 minutes, 16 seconds, which is the 10th fastest time in the world.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty fast. He's won an Ironman 4 times? 3 times?
3 times, 4 times.
4 times.
2 minutes to count.
Yeah, 4 times. 4-time Ironman champion. And last year he finished 8th in Kona during the World Champs. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Patrik Nilsson. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we just saw you running. How's the day been?
It's been good. I think I started some new exercises in the gym and
Yeah?
can feel it maybe a bit too much.
Yeah, you've been pretty sore the whole day, haven't you?
Yeah, like the last 2-3 days, but
Yeah.
it started to be better and I think it will be a solid day tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so too. As you probably know, or you probably don't know, but we're down here on the Playitas resort on Fuerteventura, Canarian Islands with the national team. I'm belonging obviously to the short distance squad, and we decided to bring an Ironman. I don't know why. He's pretty slow. He's killing us when we go above like 4 hours of training. But how's it been?
I think it's been perfect. I mean, it's great to. I think it's really fun to have training with some of the younger guys from Sweden, because I mean the humor is out. It's always laughing. It's maybe not always according to the plan, but it's always fun. It's always something fun happening.
Yeah.
It's great to get some extra speed and then going back to Sweden to get like the Ironman training started again.
Yeah.
So it's a perfect start of the season.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's fun to have you here as well. Usually it's a lot of young guys in the squad, a lot of juniors, and myself. I'm not that young. I'm 24. It's fun to have a 26-year-old guy with some experience and a guy that races Ironman. It's a nice squad. It's fun to have you here. In my previous video, I sent out a little request for questions, and we actually got one question. So this is going to be a very, very long interview, I think. I think we should just take it straight away. It came in on Instagram. It's from @Triathlon, and they're saying this, or this is their question. Hi, please ask Patrik if he's still feeling it, or if he's checking the heart rate on the run now when he owns a training watch.
I think it's a really good question. Like when we was here 3 years ago,
Yeah.
together for half a year, 2 months.
2 months, I think. Yeah.
I did most of the training by feel. If it was a run, sometimes I could check the pace. Sometimes I kind of tried to feel the pace on the bike, but 99% of the training was always by feel.
Yeah.
It was Ironman pace. I tried to feel, okay, this feels like Ironman pace.
Yeah.
Or this is 10-kilometer pace. I'm doing most of the training with a heart rate monitor since we're sponsored by Polar, but I usually don't check the heart rate while running. I have it as a indication while analyzing the training afterwards and giving it to my coach to have a check on it, but it's not a thing I'm using during the run.
No.
I use it after.
Okay.
Yeah, most of the time. Of course, it can be good to compare a certain pace with a certain pulse, but I usually try to do that after the run.
Yeah, but do you have like specific heart rate zones that you're trying to aim for? Nothing?
I have a special pace zone.
Yeah, okay.
So if it's Ironman pace, I usually try to keep between 3 3:40 to 4-minute pace.
Yeah.
If it's 7.3, it's 3:20 to 3:30. If it's faster, it's all the sounds are about pace.
Okay.
And the same for the swim, and then the bike, it's by power.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
And then I always have the pulse to analyze the training afterwards.
Yeah.
But not too often during.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Sometimes
interesting.
it's fun to. I mean, if you're doing a VO2 set on
Yeah.
the bike, it can be fun to see the pulse go
Yeah,
up, and
yeah.
then towards the end, like, okay, let's push and see if I can get the pulse
Yeah.
beat up with one.
Yeah.
But then I did it with one. Let's get one more. But more than that, no.
Ah, that's interesting. I reckon on the bike, it's when you have the power, it's because it's so accurate.
Mm.
But on the run, I always go for my try to run after my heart rate. But I mean, everyone does it different ways, and it's obviously been working quite well for you. So
I mean, I see the point with it.
Yeah.
But,
but like the question is, like before, you did everything by feel.
yeah.
So I think going from feeling to then just strictly follow your heart rate can be quite tough. So I mean, like I said, it's been working quite well.
Yeah.
Ah,
Do
that's
my
cool.
best.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's move on here. All right, yeah. So that was the one and only question from the viewers. But I mean, it's still a small channel, so maybe in the future we can have some more questions.
I'm trying to blame it on the channel.
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
No, it's not your fault, definitely not. You're a very interesting person. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see soon. But luckily I've prepared some questions myself. And I'm assuming not everyone know who you are. I mean, you're getting bigger within the triathlon community, but for the people that doesn't know, like, who are you and when did you start with triathlon and why and how and when and everything? Just go through the story.
I mean, I am from Sweden. I
Yeah.
live now in Denmark together with my girlfriend and son and my coach.
Yeah.
I started with triathlon in 2010, 11?
10, I think.
10.
Yeah.
And I did my first half Ironman during the Swedish Championships 2012 in half Ironman. And after that I got kind of stuck. I went for a training camp at Tenerife for half a year.
Yeah.
Did my first Ironman in 2013 and realized pretty quick that I was too bad in the swim. So really quick I had to step up to
Yeah.
longer distance to get an advantage of my run and then the
Yeah.
bike. And then slowly I've been better and better in the swim as well, and now I think it's pretty solid now. But after 13 I was pretty stuck to Ironman racing. I thought it was really fun. It was a challenge that I needed for that time.
Yeah.
And then it's always been possible to add new things to the training to, okay, let's improve the bike, let's improve the swim or run.
Yeah.
And I found the Ironman racing really interesting with all the different aspects,
Yeah.
all these different things happening during a race.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and like you said, you started off your longer distance racing quite well with the Swedish champs there in Tjörn in 2012.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that kind of
Yeah, it was the kickstart
Yeah.
For me to start at least.
Yeah. But did you try any short distance racing at all?
Yeah, I did some local in Sweden,
Yeah.
like Arvika and
Yeah, I remember that.
all the small famous ones.
Yeah.
But I was always a too bad swimmer, so I was always too far behind. And even if I could do a decent run, I was too far behind.
Yeah.
So pretty quick, when I started in 2010, 11, I did some short distance and like, this is really fun, but
Yeah.
I couldn't keep up.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember we were actually racing quite a bit when, I mean, I was still quite a junior, but I don't remember. Yeah, I think I've seen you passing me quite a lot on the run. I've been ahead of you out of the water, and then some guy with blonde hair just running past. But with that said, I think I've beaten you a few times as well, so it goes both ways.
I think I had some good battles.
Yeah, no, it's been fun. And it's a shame now when you're doing longer. It's hard to find races where we can compete, but maybe this summer we can.
Yeah, maybe
find
the
something.
Kalmar mini try. Or
Yeah,
that could be
so
cool.
this is my official challenge to Patrik. Will you race me in Kalmar Mini 3 2018?
I will for sure ask my coach.
It'll be good fun. Well, let's jump back 4 years to this place where we kind of first met. We were both pretty new with this whole triathlon thing, and yeah, we decided to rent an apartment in the village here, not on the hotel, but in the village. What do you remember from that time?
I think it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
It was really cool. It was, I mean, like you said, we were pretty new to the sport, and we tried to become best triathletes, and what could be better than Playitas for that time? It was, we rented a small apartment, we slept in the same room, I remember some fun stuff that I think should stay on Playitas, but...
Yeah, I guess so. I know one fun thing was that we had really bad internet connection, and we bought internet from the hotel here, and then if we sat like 3 meters from our outside door, outside the house, we could get a tiny inch of internet. So it was always sitting on the tarmac outside trying to watch videos or upload stuff on our blogs or whatever.
Yeah, I think it was a good time. I mean,
yeah,
some solid trainings.
Yeah, for me that was the first time I ever kind of went abroad for a longer time. It was your second time, right?
Yeah, I think my second time, but the first time where I had to cook.
Yeah.
So I got stuck with rice mixed with milk and banana, and that was like breakfast, lunch, and dinner for
it's
a
fun.
couple of months.
We haven't really met since then, and the one thing I remember from Patrik is that his one and only meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner, didn't matter, was rice, cinnamon, milk, and that was
banana.
it. And banana.
Banana mixed with it.
Yeah. But I mean, once again, I mean, you're not using heart rate zones. You're eating that. I mean, it's been working, so maybe it's something to adapt.
I would advise most people not to eat it, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really good. But
now and then, maybe not 3 times a day for 24/7.
I think it's good, like carb loading, but it's. I think that it might be a vitamin or 2 or 3, 4 that's important.
Yeah, I agree. Still fun times to look back at and see what you were doing then. Well, moving on then. So that was 2014, and now we're in 2018. Like, what would you say are the biggest differences from how you were training and thinking about training then till now? Like, what have you learned? Because back then, I would say you had done your first Ironman and you did pretty well. You did 8:18 or something in Barcelona, which is a very good result. But now you're top 10 in the world. You have the 10th fastest time in the world. Like, take me through those 4 years. Like, what have you learned and kind of the whole progression of it all?
I mean, I think the main difference now compared to 4 years ago is the professionalism around the training, that it's more check on all the small details. If it's what kind, like we talked about, if it's by feel or is this really zone 2, is this Ironman pace, or what's the watts, how many watts should I push on this kind of intervals. So everything is more structured, but at the same time you have the freedom to improvise during training and go, okay, today it feels really good. I'm going to have an easy day tomorrow, so let's push a little bit harder on the bike or run or swim. And to have my coach as a girlfriend as well. I think it's a good advantage. It's, of course, it's a couple of hard times we're facing, but at the same time, I think it's a big advantage most of the times. Then, like we mentioned, it's everything from the food to training to strength training to camps to. I'm now racing for BMCV Fit Sport Pro Triathlon team, and it's.
That must have been a huge like slingshot effect for your career, I can imagine.
Yeah,
just to
really.
have that safety.
Yeah, really. It's. I mean, 2 years ago in 2016, I was able to have the income I needed from races, from a couple of sponsors, but I needed the prize money, I needed the bonuses, I needed that kind of money as well. From joining the team, I've been able to, I'm actually able to survive from the team and some additional sponsors, which is, it's great, and it gives that advantage to find the races where you're able to perform. That, okay, let's do Kona. I may not be able to, like last year, of course I want to win, of course I want to be top 5 or 10, but 2 years ago I would choose another race because I needed the money.
Exactly, now you don't have to look for certain races to gather money to and be able to travel to Kona.
Exactly.
Now you can like relax, you can find a calm, you can do whatever you want to, and then like winning races it's more experience obviously, but also yeah, just confidence and
Yeah, sure. It's
a bonus.
Yeah, really. No, but really, it's going to a race like Frankfurt, for example, last year. It's of course it's going to be really hard to win if you want to beat Sebastian, want to beat Andy. There's a lot of good guys racing. I was able to finish third, but 2 years ago I would for sure choose another race where I can say, okay, I'm able to win that one easy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's never easy, but I'm actually able to win that one.
Yeah.
And then I'm able to get the money.
Yeah.
But now with the team, they have huge experience, they have huge knowledge, they're able to help both me and Teresa with training, with nutrition, with racing, with planning, with everything, and I think that's a big advantage as well. What more? I mean, of course, it's stuff you learn from racing as well.
Yeah.
That's you actually need to have fun. It needs to be fun to race and train and do the daily struggles all the time. It's never easy, but you need to enjoy it at the same time.
Yeah, I think the thing I've noticed most since I saw you back then when you ate rice and banana every day, but it's like I always saw that you had that eye for detail. You wanted to do everything till perfection, to like perform every day, do as good as you could, but maybe you didn't have the economical spine and support to be able to do everything till perfection. So it's been cool to see you like year by year be able to back up all the perfection that you want to do and obviously turn something very good out of it. And it's very inspiring to see that like persistence, hard work, consistency, everything is just that's the recipe to become a really good triathlete.
Yeah, no, it's I mean triathlon is not a big sport, but I know the struggle that 99% of all the triathletes are going through. I mean, it's never for a certain time period. It's really hard. It's a struggle to find the money. It's a struggle to find races. I mean, you might be in great shape, but you don't have the money to perform on a race, and it's really hard. I also know it's most of the times it's for a short while. It's not going to last forever.
Yeah.
But just like I say, I mean, if you keep fighting, if you keep doing the work you need to train, you need to get in better shape, you need to do all the small stuff. You may not have the perfect equipment for a while, but you're able to add one sponsors, you're able to add one more, then you have the nutrition, you
it's
get
like the snowball effect.
Yeah, exactly.
Start with a small ball and then you started rolling and then all of a sudden you have this big mansion and you can
it's always small stuff adding up and then in the end it's a struggle to get there, but in the end you have everything you need to perform really well. And at that, I mean, where I am now, I may have most of 99.9 of the stuff I need, but then you look at someone like Jan Frodeno or Patrik Lange, training buddy, and take some of the world champions, they have even more.
Exactly.
I mean, they are able to, okay, I want that one, then they get that one.
Does that motivate you to look at them and see what they have? And
of course, it really do. I think it's great, but
is it more about like the titles they have, or is it more the thing around like?
Of course, I want to be able to call myself a world champion as well. I think all professional athletes would like that, but it's also that, as like you say, I mean, the stuff around it. That, okay, if I would like that bike, then I will get that bike because I'm the world champion. Or if I want to change something, then I will change it because I'm able to.
Exactly, you have control over everything.
Yeah, exactly, and of course it's a big thing to be a world champion. Everything, I guess, gets easier. I don't know because I'm not.
No, exactly.
It's always, I mean, I also think it's easy to see what other people have and forget what you actually have yourself.
That's the thing.
Yeah, so it's, of course, if you talk, I talked a lot with Patrik before Kona and
Patrik Lange.
Yeah, exactly, and it's, you were able to tell me, Patrik, enjoy that you're not semi-famous because you can do whatever you want. You don't have that press conference, you don't have that interview, you don't have that photo shoot. I was like, it's really busy. I need to be away for 2 days. I need to do 2 photo shoots. I was like, 2 photo shoots? I have 2 a day. So it's, I mean, really hard.
Yeah, I
to
mean,
forget what you actually have yourself.
I mean, being that good, it comes with a certain responsibility as well. And
Yeah,
you,
exactly.
maybe as more as an underdog now, you don't have that pressure on you, and you can enjoy that instead.
Yeah,
And it's important to, like you say, enjoy what you have and make the most out of it. Not be stressed out what you don't have, but like, okay, this is the situation. How can I turn this into motivation, and then just gun for it?
Yeah, exactly. And just remember what you actually have and enjoy that one.
Yeah, because you seem very happy, and
Yeah, I think I'll try to.
Okay, since we were talking about a bit about Patrik Lange, Kona, 2017, 8th place. Your first try on the island. Feelings, thoughts of the race? That's where I will leave you guys hanging, unfortunately. But stay tuned, because there will obviously be a part 2 as well, where we will talk more about his World Championship race in Kona. We will do some quick questions and then also talk more about his future, 2018, what's coming up next. So stay tuned for that, please. In the meanwhile, if you can't get enough of my channel, then you can watch some more videos that I have ramped up right here. And as you know, you can always subscribe to my channel to make sure you don't miss anything, and you can do it on the button right here. That's all for now. So have a good day, and I'll see you later. Bye.